Oh, welcome back. Now we have the database with all the variables. We have it for happiness, we have locus of control, relationships, blah, 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 we have everything. So now we start actually getting ready to analyze our data. But what we need to start analyzing is the descriptive statistics and the correlations before we actually go into the models. So to calculate the descriptive statistics is quite simple. You go to analyze descriptive statistics and then descriptive. And in here, my suggestion is that you start with the important variable, with the dependent variable happiness. And then maybe after that, you add your variable, the important one, locus of control. Now I will add everything, but you do it however you prefer. And then the controls. It's just a matter of style. It doesn't affect anything, but I like to start with the dependent and then the independent and then the controls. And you click OK. And this pops up. And this is actually the descriptive statistics. And here there are interesting things that you can describe, you can discuss in one paragraph. Of course, you cannot theorize from this, but there are interesting things like, for example, the average of happiness is quite high, is 6.7. So I would say the average is above average. Then something that pop up that is very important from all these traits is locus of control, 7.3, and the lowest is wellness. So interesting things like this can pop up from descriptive statistics. The next thing that you need to do is to discuss the correlations. So you go to analyze, correlate, bivariate, and then you do the same. You go from happiness to all the variables and then the controls. You put them in there, and you don't need to change anything. You just click OK. And now you have a very crazy table. But in here, what really matters is this number around here. This and the stars. The stars are the correlations that are significant, that are statistically significant. So SPSS highlights what is important. The ones that have stars are important correlations. And what does a correlation mean? Well, it means that if you, for example, if you're analyzing happiness with locus of control, it means that the relationship between happiness and locus of control is significant. So that's a starting point, a significance correlation. And then correlations go from -1 to +1. -1 means that the relation is negative, but positive means that a number higher than 0 means that the relation is positive. So that means that happiness and locus of control are positively correlated. The more locus of control, more happy. And you can kind of do that with many variables in here. Of course, happiness is very important, but you can also take a look at others, like, for example, wellness and age. Wellness and age. It seems that the older you are, the better wellness you have. Some interesting things in there. Of course, you cannot theorize, but it's just like interesting things you can discuss from the correlations table. So now we are ready to discuss the models, but that will be in the next video.